Rodrigo De Paul and Lionel Messi did have a bit of a gut punch taken to their Supporters Shield hopes, but still very much intact and alive at the top of the Eastern Conference table. Meanwhile,
advantage of Suarez and Messi getting the start up top.
Meanwhile, for the visitors, the Chicago Fire are going to stick with this three-back system that was introduced 2 games ago. Here's the longest active drought currently going in Major League Soccer for Inter Miami. Down but not out in the Supporters Shield hunt, as it's the boys in pink and the men in red who are wearing their off-color kits on. As we invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game, we are playing for a massive 3 points in the Eastern Conference. It is the Chicago Fire, and back-to-back wins, back-to-back clean sheets coming against the likes of Minnesota, but most recently the Columbus Crew, which could very well be a preview of the wild card game in a couple of operating in the defense. As Jay Davila goes down, Sergio Busquets is going to be whistled for the foul. Messi threading it through, and a good sliding challenge from Jack Elliott. And even more help coming from the Porto man, Andre Franco, who takes it off the foot of Messi. Messi again operating from a deep position and looking for Jordi Alba, but over. Jordi Alba flipped in towards Rodrigo De Paul, broken up. Ball for Bamba, and a big save from Mustari. Pops out for Franco, and it's blocked by Segovia. First real chance of the night goes to the visitors. In-swinger from Haile Selassie. Knotted straight down and in. It's Jay Davila. And the Chicago Fire strike first on the biggest game that the club has seen in nearly a decade. And it's the youngster, the man who has turned things around personally over the past several weeks, Jay Davila, who's able to give the Fire the lead. How many twists to the tail we're going to have this evening as Alba stands this up towards the back stick, and Haile for the moment. Bamba still with it, trying to stay on his feet, and now the Kuiper's trying to find Bamba, and a late swipe with the leg on Yannick Bright. Messi was in an offside position, and now the foul is going to be called by Alba.
This sport to their success, their career.
Haile Selassie, his first start since August 23rd. Laid off beautifully, and here is Luis Suarez, and it's just wide. But that's in towards Messi. Gutman got a touch to it. Messi in the neighborhood, a little bit of contact there. And it's going to come out the other way as Messi in a really difficult spot. Laid off for Bright. Heavy challenge from Davila. And he fouls Bright about 20 yards away. Whatever he wants with it. Lionel Messi straight into Chris Brady. It's Bright, and now Messi blocked before we go. Jonathan Dean able. Rodrigo De Paul finding Jordi Alba. It's a great ball, squared back across, and it was Jack Elliott who was there. Down, excuse me, that was Busquets, and then a high foot from Hugo Kuipers that catches Busquets, and another set piece opportunity for. And they have to deal with this man over another set piece. Messi into the wall. De Paul again. Great little run from Messi and the Pavilas, the 21-year-old from Argentina. Trying to stand it up for Luis Suarez. Jonathan Dean giving chase. De Paul. Bamba. Now De Paul. It's good collective defending. Jonathan Dean is in on goal. And still Dean now goes for it, and it sneaks in. And Jonathan Dean provides the second for the Chicago Fire. Can you believe it? Miami are stunned. The traveling supporters absolutely in love with what they are seeing. Jay Davila and Jonathan Dean as Joe Bamba is going to wrestle down Lionel Messi.
That's why we're giving them up in those situations.
This is a beautiful ball in from Messi, and it's just out of the reach of Suarez and Lujan. Kwame running with him. Kuipers gives it up for Kwame. Now square back across for Haile Selassie, and it's just wide. And the flag, of course, will come up.
And the fact that Messi's already had at least 2.
9th win away from Soldier Field, which would set a club record. They've already tied it with one by Waterman. Weygand steps up. De Paul trying to bring it down, and he does so beautifully, but the shot is just wide. Segovia stands it up. Weygand arriving late, but Andrew Gutman was there. Busquets got a touch to it. Brady spilled it. Still loose in the area, and it sneaks in. Last touch, it looked like, came off of Tomas Aviles. Miami just simply have one back. and the game is very much back on.
I don't know that they knew much about it, but they stayed with it. Created a whole lot of confusion.
Kwame. Still Kwame!
Oh.
And it's 3 for Chicago. It seems like every time they go on this side of the field, they find the back of the net. They are tearing Miami to shreds, and they restore their 2-goal lead. Messi trying to dictate again from a deeper line position and just out of the reach of Jordi Alba. Franco on the set piece. Good looking ball that's met by Jack Hill. Messi leaves it for Wagon. And it was Rodriguez who provided the third. A lot of work to do for the GOAT and his friend by T-Mobile. And as we are just moments away from the second half, Lionel Messi and Inter Miami have a lot of work to do. The Chicago are all as well on a steamy Tuesday night in Fort Lauderdale. Again, Tyler tired, as it was Philip Zinkernagel replacing Romani Kwame. And we were told before some muscle injuries for the majority of 2025, as this is skied away by Jack Elliott. And Kinder, I asked you the question once during half. Finding Zinkernagel. That was intended for Andre Franco, but Suarez cuts it back beautifully. It's Messi who let it run through, thinking he was going to be able to catch Chris Brady wrong-footed.
Are you surprised?
Messi, was he pulled down? Referee says play on. It's Allende on the turn. Rodriguez, and taken away by Jack Elliott and company.
The least, but you also wonder if it's just his frame.
Given away by Davila, and it's Messi off the post. Follow-up opportunity, and that's off the woodwork. Here's Yannick Bright for one. Skipping away from Rodriguez. Able to keep it in play, but Alba attempting to pick out Luis Suarez. Falls nicely for Rodriguez, chops it back. It's Suarez! They've clawed their way back in once more. Zinkernagel sends it in, and it's comfortable. Jordi Alba, that's a great looking ball in, and come on for Greg Berhalter. Here's Messi on the turn. Inter Miami are starting to find their Liga MX champions. Messi gets it onto that left peg and just teasing the interest of Chris Brady. Gets around Gutierrez. Jordi Alba and company. Messi on the turn. It's still Lionel Messi, gets to the back stick. Suarez got a touch to it, but the offside flag is up. DePaul. Just over. As Jordi Alba looks to deliver early. Looked like there was a shove in the back from Miami, and the referee is going to say, let's play on. Out for Jordi Alba. Finding Suarez, who goes for the curler! That is sensational from Luis Suarez. And we're all level at 3.
Watch the positioning here of everybody on Chicago Fire.
Again, back for the Bolingbrook native. Mauricio Pineda squares it across, and it's Justin Reynolds. And the Fire have retaken the lead. Might that be the goal that sends the Fire back to the postseason?
Just when I thought there's...
And is there an 8th goal in store? Gutierrez from distance. Oh, what a finish! And if that's how the Chicago Fire get back to the postseason, so be it. Brian Gutierrez with an absolute golazo. My goodness!